Hi and welcome back to Lifestyle with me, Pam Joseph, here at the Tabernacle in West London. It's all in gear. We're getting ready for the carnival, the biggest street carnival in Europe and one of the biggest in the world as well. It goes there with Rio, it goes there with a lot of them as well. That is the Notting Hill Carnival. And what better to celebrate that as we're here in the Tabernacle with one of the oldest names, the Mangrove. Mangrove Steel Band, Mangrove Mass Band, the Mangrove Restaurant, don't you know? And I've got the leader of the Mangrove Association, Community Association. His name is Clive Phillips. He's here with me now, otherwise known as Mashup. But anyway, we go over that later. How are you doing, Clive?
Yeah, I'm good.
You're very laid back, Clive. I've got to tell you, you're very laid back. You've got a very great reputation. The Mangrove has been there. We're celebrating 50 years this year.
Yeah, 50 years of resistance. Yeah.
There's a story behind the Mangrove, and it started off with a restaurant. It wasn't a big restaurant. It was on the All Saints Road. Let's go through a bit of history for our viewers, for them to better know about the Mangrove.
Well, it was a restaurant that started to upmarket for black people. And it was also, they started getting to be very famous with a lot of celebrities and that. And then we had problem with the police who, in those days, wanted protection money. And Frank, the owner of the restaurant, he wasn't having it. So he refused. So they started raiding the place for drugs. They made several raids, no drugs. So they come in and they're digging up the food and that, so you couldn't serve the food. So eventually it closed down. It didn't close down exactly, but he got in a fight with the police over it and it shut down. And the people in the community came out to help him, to support him. So we used to just sit down in the restaurant and lime till late in the night and just playing little games like penny poker and things like that to kill the time. And then it started, and from there it led to being like a gamble house, then a community association, got a pool table in, table tennis board and things like that, and it's started till it ended up, we had demonstration about police harassment, and we organized all that from All Saints Road. And from there it led to to the Mangrove 9 trial, where 9 people were charged with riot and a spray, assaulted police and all that. And they all got off. And Frank was the sort of person who didn't like the police behavior and things like that, so he got people to take part in like community, helping other people, giving advice to people, to telling them when police stop and search them or harass them what to do and where to go to get help. And he had got people on board with him who were doing it, going to the station when people get arrested and things like that. So there's where we start thinking that there was a lot of people who was against it because they didn't believe that the police was doing these things till it happened to them. Yeah, so that is the road we had to go down.
Yeah. So that was born, the Mangrove Community Association. Basically, you formed an association, but also, Clive, through all of this, you also then created your own steel band, your own mass band, and that. Talk to us about that.
Yeah, well, when the carnival started, we had people there who was like people who know about carnival and know about mass and things like that. So we decided to do our own mass band. And then eventually we decided to do bring our own steel band. and we had already had song system in place. So all we had was to do was to get our steel band together, and the first year we come out with traditional steel band style with the pan around your neck.
Yes.
And then after that, the following year we went conventional, where the pan was hung on the float.
Yes,
Yeah, and we built on it, because the second year we went panorama and won. Because we had what the people of them call the original song from the steel band, because we had, it was most all the guys was like over 40 who was in the steel band, and because they used to call us the over 40s.
The over 40s.
Yeah, and then gradually we started to train kids and bring them into the band. And eventually the band ended up being with people under 25. Under 25.
It has a youthful look to it. I must say, even your son, can I say this? He was interviewed on this show a couple of weeks ago at the launch. And, he's got a great position with the carnival as well. So it is the youthful ones, the younger ones, almost taken over, if you will.
Yeah, they more or less take it over, because at one stage they were saying they don't want no old man in the band. And the elders left and went with another band, which was like pan round neck band, which was like old people.
Yeah. So the veterans band.
The veterans with people like Ross Anderson and Sterling Bettencourt. So that is where it is today. So I took a back seat and leave them. But
no matter that you've taken a back seat, you're still very much in charge with the Mangrove Association, the Community Association. You guys are celebrating 50 years this September. You're celebrating 50 years. So that's something, isn't it?
Yeah, well, it's 50 years of struggle and resistance, because it wasn't easy. It wasn't easy, because we try our best. We did a lot for the community, because we had to end up getting our old people home for the elders. Then we had an ex-offenders hostel for young black girls. Then we had a video project training kids, and that. Then we had a print shop training people to print T-shirt and do artwork and things, and also a print tree. And one thing from day one, from the Mango restaurant start, every year we had people. Every Christmas, we had a Christmas party for the elders.
Oh, for the elderly. Oh, that's
for the elders, and it wasn't just for this community, because we used to go like Kilburn Park and bring people from different. Yeah.
Well done.
Yeah, so this was something people look forward to. And then later on, we had like Christmas party for the kids, because we used to get like 100 toys from Choice FM and have a Christmas party for the kids and that. So we always doing and trying to help people in the community.
I remember that Choice FM, because I used to work with Choice FM, and so I remember that. I heard about all of that. But talking about this year, 2018, it's 50 years you're celebrating. What are the specialities that you're going to be doing this year? What are you actually doing this year to really celebrate those 50 years?
Well, we wanted to teach, remind people about the history of All Saints Road and what happened there, because
formerly known, informally known as the line, the front line.
Yeah. So we want to, because a lot of people that used to be there that passed on now, So we're trying to refresh the younger people and show them the struggle that we've been through, and what we fought for, so they can walk the street freely. And one of the reasons why we fight for that is so that they can walk free. But instead of that, now you have people knifing each other, which it's come like it was a waste of our time, because it's like different gang areas. So we're going to have people speaking about that on the day, and we'll be showing video of the Mangrove 9 and different videos concerning the things that we done, like because we went up to Bristol when they had the riots up there to help the people. We went to the New Cross demonstration, Mandela, in Trafalgar Square. We've been to Birmingham when they had Birmingham riot, Brixton. We've been all over where they trouble. We go and they ask for our help. We've been so we've been doing a lot of work that a lot of people don't realize what Mangrove is about, because they see Mangrove is one way. It was a street, as far as they're concerned, was drugs. But Mangrove was more than it was more than drugs. It was a community that we help each other from cradle to the grave. Because we bury people that when they died, we didn't even know they had family. Till nearly when we were about to bury them, family turned up. So this how we look after each other. And this been going on something. So when we realized, although we don't have a building like before, but people still come to us to ask to get information, because it have a lot of people that came from America that come here they want to find their father, because the mother took them to America when they were small, and they come back, and the only place they could come to find anybody is in the Mangrove. And it have people that come out of prison, and when they end up in the police station, the police send them in the Mangrove. So we was in a situation where the Ashdown Trust that was helping us to set up an office and fund us, and that's where we was able to help.
And to imagine 50 years later and you're still going strong today. This is absolutely amazing. Can I just say that for people to want to get more information, and although it may just say the Mangrove Steel Band, they can still get more information about the Mangrove Association perhaps on this one. So it's all the W's, mangrovesteelband.com. All the W's, Mangrove Steel Band, all one word, .com. You can also get more information as well on another website, again, all the W's, Alfie Petal, A-L-F-I-E Petal, at hotmail.com. So we want to end this now. Clive, what would you... No, before we end this, what does mashup mean? Why are you called mashup?
Mashup is just a name they just give me for...
It is a name, so why did you get the name Mashup?
Well, I the person who gave me that name, they passed on, so, and I never get wrong to asking him.
Everybody calls you. I don't hear Clive. It's all, where's Mashup? Where's Mashup? I say, who's Mashup? And it's Clive. Okay, so that's your nickname. Okay. So what would you like to say about this year's carnival? You know, the youngsters that's going to be coming out to this year's carnival as well. What would you like to advise them to celebrate properly and safely for this year's carnival? Have you got a message out there for the young people wanting to enjoy carnival?
Well, I think they should just come out and just behave themselves properly, because this year I think we won't have the police controlling, so the carnival should flow, and as long as it's flowing, there shouldn't be trouble. But there's always trouble when people have to stand in one spot for hours, and they get bored and they want to fight and things like that, and people coming into your band. And the people who are paid to hold the rope, They stand up for hours, they put the rope
There might not be much we can do about that, Clive, but certainly don't come to the carnival armed. This is the whole point. If you're going to come with a knife, what are you coming to the carnival with a knife for?
Well, that's the thing. If you come in with a knife, you're coming for trouble. But people who come to play mask, they come to enjoy themselves. So it's not the masqueraders, it's not the steel band people, it's people who come from outside to do it, because it's not people in the community come with knives.
So we want a safe carnival this year, yeah?
And it should be the police work to if they're doing stop and search, stopping them in the coming through when they're coming through. When they're coming through, but like they suggesting.
There's not much you can do about that.
Well, that's what I mean.
Well, we're going to hope it is going to be a safe carnival. We're going to hope to see Mangrove there for the longest time.
Yeah. Well, Mangrove will always be here because building or no building, we still are survive.
50 years of Mangrove and another 50 years of Mangrove. Mashup said so. Yeah, Mashup said so. So we'll see you after the break. Isn't that true?
Yeah.